Hello, let's go ahead and take a look at class activity 2D here. Again, we're going to look at using different wholes and also kind of comparing quantities really is what we're doing. And so in number 1, it asks us to fill in the blanks to compare Nate's money to Tyler's money that they raised in a fundraiser. And so we can see here Nate raised less than Tyler. Nate raised blank as much as Tyler. So what are you thinking here? Go ahead and pause it, see if you can fill out number 1 on your own. Excellent. If you got the correct answers, congratulations. If not, let's take a look here. Since we're comparing Nate's money to Tyler's, Nate raised blank as much as Tyler. I think it might help to think about like twice as much as Tyler or 5 times as much as Tyler. That would always be in comparisons to Tyler's amount, right? So Tyler's money is the whole. I think it's easier to think of that first. Nate raised 2/3 as much as Tyler. So the whole is Tyler's money. Hopefully that makes sense here. We're just looking at Nate's compared to Tyler's. So it's less, it's 2/3 of Tyler's. Then if we look at it the other way, Tyler raised blank as much as Nate. Well, here we have to look at Tyler's compared to Nate's. Do you see that Tyler definitely raised more money than Nate? In fact, he raised 1.5 as much as Nate. Or you could say he raised 3/2 as much as Nate. Either one would be fine. In this case, the whole for the fraction is Nate's money. All right, let's take a look at number 2. Number 2 is asking us to draw a strip diagram like the one in part 1, showing that Company A sells 4/5 as many trucks as Company B. Then describe the relationship the other way around, use an appropriate fraction. For each fraction, say what its whole is. All right, so I've drawn a diagram. 4/5 is going to show up somewhere. It's just where is this? If Company A sells 4/5 as many trucks as Company B, which one sold more, A or B? Hopefully you said A. Sorry, hopefully you said B, sold more. A is selling 4/5 as much. So this is going to be Company B because it sold the whole amount. Company A, though, only sold 4/5 of that amount. So here's a math diagram. These are called strip diagrams. Let's go ahead and look at this. Company B sells 1.25 as many trucks as Company A, or you could say it as Company B sells 5/4 as many trucks as A. Okay, so this is A. If I cut these in quarters, B is selling 5 of those quarters, 5/4 as many trucks. I feel like I skipped over the first part there. I guess we described it. A sells 4/5 of Company B, at least what they sell. All right, let's take a look at number 3. It asks us to make up your own examples. So go ahead and pause the video, make up your own example. Excellent. Now let's look. The one I came up with my boys. Trayson picked up half as many sticks as Trevin. And so if we're going to make a diagram of this, we've got to make Trayson and Trevin. Which box is going to be larger, Trayson's or Trevin's? I think this makes sense to you, right? Trevin is going to be bigger because Trayson only picked up half as much as Trevin. So something like this. So, oh, I forgot I did that already. All right, and then here, if I write it out the other way around, Trevin picked up twice as many sticks as Trayson. So in this case, Trayson is the whole. The amount he picked up here, Trevin's was the whole. Thanks, guys.